besties. Today is August the 9th. We are in a new month with a new author. This month's author is Hayley Anderton. I had not read anything from her yet, so this was fun and new and exciting. Right now, I'm going to label them as young adult. There's no spice in the first book at all. Now, I don't know if maybe they get spicier as it goes on, but as of right now, there's no spice. So the first book that I read is called The Last Girls on Earth, Sloth. So it's book 1 of 3, and it's only on Kindle. It said 113 pages, so that is where it's at. It's super quick, super easy read. It gets you in immediately, like in the first chapter. It's like a world that has been destroyed by people. At least that's what I'm getting from it, is that it was destroyed by people. Just in general, our people have destroyed this world, and they're now in different classes. So you have your rich people, and then you have your working class, and then you have your poor people. They have ration cards. They get so much money for food. They're only allowed to have 3 people in a family. No more than 3, or the entire family dies. And then they find out that there is a drug that they are going to give everybody. But it's $3,000. So really, they're not going to give it to everybody. They're only going to give it to people who can afford it, which then in turn means only the rich people can. So even like in these poor communities, they're not even like allowed to go to school. The only way that they can work is if they know a trade. But again, they're not allowed to go to school to figure out that trade. It's just something that they have to know. So that is very interesting to watch go through. You have, and the way the book is written is there's 3 different girls, one from the poor community, one in the working class community, and then one, I wouldn't say she's in the rich community, but she is a soldier, for a very specific lady that you get to find out more about at the end. So we're not going to talk about her. But so the one in the poor community is having to steal and scrounge and eat very little and keep her brother hidden because she's not supposed to have him. The one in the working class community, she is fighting in pits to the death to be able to have a shower and a bed and food on the table. And then the soldier is training in a team of 6. She's training, and these will be the people that are in her team her entire life. So we have Raven out of the poor community. Again, she is on a ration card. They have 3 of them, even though her mom herself, I didn't know how to say that without like getting banned or anything. So yeah, she did that to herself roughly about a year ago from when the story starts. And so she still has 3 ration cards, but nobody knows that she has a little brother, and she has to keep him hidden. So she uses the ration cards to go get food on, at the market. Her dad does work, but he's an alcoholic, so he spends all his money on booze and doesn't really save anything for them. So there's that. So she lives in the poorest community. It's like a shared apartment complex with like 2 rooms, maybe, I doubt it, probably 1 room. And it's a shared complex where they have like the door that you walk in, and then everybody's, has their own door. And then you have, excuse me. And then you have Riley, who works in the pits. She is an orphan, and she had to find her way to make money and survive. So she's 14, and she is, so Raven's 17, Riley is 14, and she is going through the pits surviving. So she's having to kill other kids just to survive, just to be able to eat and be able to have a roof over her head and be able to take a shower. So there's 6 of them as well. So there's 6 fighters. And then you have Carissa, who is the soldier. And I want to say, if I remember correctly, she's 18. So you have 17, 14, and 18. These 3 girls. And the book kind of follows through their stories and kind of gives you like what they're doing at this time and where they're at in life. And then there's this huge announcement, and it kind of throws everybody for a loop. So again, there's no adult scenes at all in this. So I'm rating it as a 4-star. I really, really liked it. I do believe that Hayley, we could have made it longer. It was really quick read, but hey, that's okay because there's 2 more books. And then the ending was such a cliffhanger. I was like, what? When you get to the epilogue. So again, this is Hayley Anderton. This is The Last Girls on Earth. This book was Sloth. It's the first one out of 3. I'm super excited to jump into number 2, which if I can get that done in the next couple of days, then we'll just go ahead and do that video too. Why not, right? But these books are so good. They're so good. I love the back and forth. I love the Raven's point of view, Riley's point of view, Carissa's point of view. You get more Raven and Riley in this book than you do Carissa, but I have a feeling that we are going to get a lot more Carissa in the next couple of books. But it's neat to go through and see the different struggles that these girls are going through and the different things that they are having to deal with as kids, going through this weird world that everything is not what it should be. If you are paying attention to things going on now in our world, who knows, maybe Miss Hayley wrote the future. I sure as heck hope not. But no, I'm just kidding. But it's very easy to read these books and picture this world and to picture what is going on and to picture how they live. She did a fantastic job with the descriptions and making sure that you could see everything and feel all that they were feeling. So, like I said, number 1, Sloth, leaves you on a cliffhanger. So, go ahead and get Gluttony because it's number 2. Is it Gluttony or is it? No, yeah, Gluttony's number 2. So, go ahead and get that one too because you're going to want to just keep going. Again, Hayley, this was my first time reading any of your books, and I super duper duper am excited to read more. Thank you to whoever requested that I do Miss Hayley. I have really enjoyed this so far, and I cannot wait to dive into the other 2 books and then the last book that I have picked out for you. Again, as always, go find Hayley on TikTok, Instagram, Goodreads, Amazon. Follow her on all the places and go get her books. They are on Kindle Unlimited, so grab them from Kindle Unlimited and read them. I absolutely have loved them so far. So go get them. Bye.